rubber band. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting.
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Joining me tonight, the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, you continue to surprise me, my man. I didn't know you knew about the Queen City.
All I know is you're the king in that town in the Garden State.
Well, we're going to find out who the king is on the court this evening.
The Clippers win the opening tip as we get things started at Staples. George, his first effort, off the mark. And that one is out. Nice touch, Marcin Gortat.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
New York Knicks basketball. Smith. Montrezl Harrell sends it away. Knicks able to recover. To Beverly. And that's a backcourt violation.
For Los Angeles.
Smith on the drive, but a shot won't fall. Leonard to Paul George. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Leonard to George. The Clippers with 4 to shoot to Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. George to Leonard. Screen coming. Leonard. Now that's a contest. Smith with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Dennis Smith Jr. missed his first. That one goes.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Paul George to Leonard. George, he was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Mitchell Robinson able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Julius Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
New York in control of the basketball. To Josh Hart. Nice pass to set things up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Yes, And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Smith, they go down low to Randall. Ah, rocking the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Beverly into the front court. Down 5. Stuffs it down with authority.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To Julius Randle. Oh, he had it. Leonard to Beverly. George. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Paul George, now 3 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Randall. Marcin Gortat sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Gortat. Leonard. That's how you defend. Hart to Julius Randle. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
The assist from number 5.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Smith. That is great vision to set it up. Can't connect from inside. To Beverly. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss. Can't miss those.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Leonard. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Beverly to Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Textbook defense. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
3 for the New York.
Julius Randle, couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Subbing in,
To Leonard.
number 42.
George. To Leonard. To Beverly. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Smith to the basket, but it stays out. To Leonard. Gortat. To Beverly. Leonard. To Gortat. Paul George. Top of the key. Beyond the arc for three. And he's yet to hit one from deep. It's no good. Clippers have got it. Leonard to George. Leonard. And his rolls from deep continue. It's no good again. From the outside, no good. To Beverly. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. George to Leonard. Five seconds to shoot. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the New York Knicks.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's shooting 25%. That's tough.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Into the front court comes Smith. Down by one. Robin Lopez with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Mitchell Robinson pins it. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Smith into the front court. They trail by one. Gets it to go, and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Dwayne Wade has got two shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. The possession lies with New York. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
To number 23.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both.
For New York, number 30,
To Wade. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Knocked loose. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
It's good, and one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Off the mark on his free throw. Robin Lopez tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Robin Lopez.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Trying to cash in. Bullock can't connect. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Knicks with the basketball, and they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 23, Louis Williams.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. To Wade. Mitchell Robinson. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Williams across the timeline. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Oh, he had him there for a second. Dwayne Wade, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Knocked loose. Williams into the front court. Shot clock turned off. They can get within 1 or tie it with a 3. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First try at the line, no good. Missed the second as well. And draws the foul.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Dwayne Wade at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. They'll let one fly from half court. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
2 points for Julius Randle.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
count it at the line. Possession lies with New York. To Marcus Morris. A fundamental shot right there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Lopez. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he connects at the line. Hayden with the basketball. Down a point. Won't go. To Lopez. Beverly. Deep left corner. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
The game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, I had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
New York Knicks basketball. To Marcus Morris. Hayden. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. To Paul George. LA with 4 to shoot to George. 4-3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. New York in control of the basketball. To Kevin Knox. Dwayne Wade rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
George. He engulfed him that time. Hayden into the front court. Leads one. Knocked loose. George. No good. That's great defense. To Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox powers it through.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Paul George. Goes to the left side. To Paul George. Wade. To George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Still can't buy one from distance. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Clippers have the basketball. Runner's good there.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Beverly. Oh, he had him there for a second. Strong finish for Paul George. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard. Entering the game for New York.
And Jay, they called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
For Los Angeles, number 50, Marcin Gortat.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard steps out and hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Hayden with the basketball. Down just a couple. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Elfrid Payton, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. George, and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
George. Marcus Morris, the rebound. Hayden into the front court. Down 2. And the finish. Slam dunk.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Elfrid Payton, tough matchup against George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Hayden with the basketball. Down by 1. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Knox with the board. Hayden into the front court. He'll run the offense. Down the lane to lay it in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's LA Clippers ball. Swings it to Paul George. Oh, had him going there for a second. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Kevin Knox. And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Beverly into the front court. They trail by 1. George. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
The possession lies with New York. It's a big finish.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
Short jumper off the mark.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Smith. Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Terrific vision. Flushes it home.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Beverly. From long range. Never dare Patrick Beverly. It's a wide open 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up. Paul George. He's got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Leonard. George. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Smith with it up top. They trail by 2. Working hard on the glass. Patrick Beverly swats it. They've got it now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Paul George. To Leonard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And stuffs it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Mitchell Robinson snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Oops, he missed the first one. He missed a pair of free throws.
Number 50, Gortat.
Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Knicks with the basketball. To Julius Randle. Marcin Gortat sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Leonard to George. Leonard to Paul George. Lets it fly from long range.
Number 23. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 5.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second.
Number 3.
Knocks down all 3 at the line. Possession lies with New York. Smith.
In the second quarter.
To Julius Randle. Shot from the lane won't go. Dwayne Wade to Leonard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Number 3, Dwayne Wade.
Smith now into the front court. His team down 9. Nice pass to get things going.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Gortat. Leonard. Top of the key. Oh, had him going there for a second. Kawhi Leonard. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Clippers will start the second half with a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Knicks aren't down by much after 2 quarters.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
Paul George.
Did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Smith with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Dwayne Wade able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Into the front court comes Smith. His guys down by 9. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Kawhi Leonard, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Smith to Julius Randle. That's out. Last touch by Julius Randle. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Smith into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Gortat. Leonard. To Wade. Five on the shot clock. The shot clock expires. To Josh Hart. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. To Leonard. Wade. Works it. To Wade. To Leonard. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
So he hits the first, misses the second. Smith with it up top. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Hart slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Smith now into the front court. 9-point margin. To Julius Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Leonard. Dwayne Wade. To Leonard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Leonard. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Has a look. Can't connect. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. To Julius Randle. And throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Smith with the basketball. They trail by 7. Randle. And the basket good at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And now it's Flash with the basketball. To Leonard. Oh, had him going there for a second. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Hart. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard. To Wade. Gortat. To Wade. Dwayne Wade. 4 out of 7.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Into the front court comes Smith. Right now, down 7. Kawhi Leonard with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Smith now. And scores.
That move, that was nasty right there. But look, if you don't want to defend him, let me know. I can get a 10-day.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Clippers have the basketball.
I got ball.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Smith into the front court. Margins 8. To Josh Hart. Clippers have got it.